Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. And we're looking at another one of the new 2022 Jack's Abbey Framinghammers. This is a Baltic Porter lineup from them. This is one of the bourbon barrel aged ones. They have the original Framinghammer, which clocks in at 10%. They put that one out every year. And then they have the barrel aged lineup. This one is rum barrel aged, and it's the coconut rum Framinghammer. All of the barrel aged ones clock in right at 12%. Yep, 12% alcohol by volume. I am probably the most excited about this particular variant because I love coconut. I love coconut porters. I love coconut stouts. I think the flavors just work. I reviewed the bourbon barrel aged Framinghammer earlier, and that one was world class, the best I've had so far. So I figured if I'm going to top that one, it's going to be with this one because this is my sweet spot. I love the chocolate and the roasty flavors you get from the malts and porters and stouts, and then the addition of coconut. It's like a chocolate coconut paradise if it's done correctly. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open and get into it. I don't think there's anything on the label. Most of the barrel-aged Framinghammers are bourbon barrel-aged, so this one is, but this one is rum barrel-aged, so that's a little bit different. It says, this variety is aged exclusively on rum barrels, creating new depths of flavor. Okay. All right, let's get into it. As with all of the Framinghammers, the appearance, very dark brown, almost black. You can see the brown when you're pouring it, but once it's in the glass, it's pretty much jet black. I will say that the head on these Framinghammers has been pretty impressive. Considering that it's a 12% product, pours with a really nice creamy head. Looks absolutely incredible in the glass. Holy crap, it smells like spiced rum. It smells like Captain Morgan. It doesn't really smell like coconut. Maybe a little bit of coconut. But the first aroma, if you've ever had rum, like spiced rum, Captain Morgan, Sailor Jerry, it has that spiced rum aroma. And then you do get a little bit of coconut. It's hard to get through that that boozy rum quality, though, right up front. There is some coconut in there, though. Look at that nice creamy head. I don't think the camera's doing it justice, but when I look down at it from over the top, it is creamy. It looks like it's got lactose in it. So the more I sniff, the more I can kind of get through the rum and smell some of the coconut and dark chocolate. And actually, there's a milk chocolate note with this one, which is interesting. It smells amazing. It does smell boozy because the first aroma that I picked up on was rum. It smelled like if you pour a shot of Captain Morgan into a glass and you take a whiff, that's what it smelled like, minus the singeing of the nostril hair. But it smells delightful. Without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Oh my. Coconut. So I was thinking, I was a little concerned because the aroma, with the rum aroma, I was worried that maybe the coconut would not come through. Super in your face with the coconut. Oh man, that is good. It's like the coconut that you get in the middle of an Almond Joy, that pressed coconut with like sugar added. Because just regular like toasted coconut or just raw coconut is not very sweet. It's a nut. It's nutty. This is like candied coconut. It's got that sugary sweet coconut in the middle of an Almond Joy type of character to it. The rum barrel is actually, it's there. There's a little molassesy type of a feel. Um, it's definitely sweet, but the coconut is the star of the show. I'm very happy about that because the aroma was making me think that it was going to be really rum barrel oriented and not as much coconut. You do get the barrel, a little bit of oak, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of the that rummy molassesy type thing, um, but coconut is the star of the show. The 12% is actually masked pretty well. It's a little warming going down. You know you're drinking a higher beer just before I even got into it, just based off of the aroma, that rum aroma. But the rum that I was getting on the nose doesn't translate to the palate. There's a little bit of the barrel notes in there, but it doesn't really scream rum or spice rum like I was getting on the nose. Mm. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's good. That is so good. This is a winner. I think I prefer the bourbon barrel aged because it's so pure. There's no additives, and it's just you get that bourbon barrel so much. This is rum barrel. It's completely different, so it's hard to compare um, the two in that regard. But just overall awesomeness, I think the winner is still the bourbon barrel aged Framinghammer. But for my personal tasting preferences, as much as I like coconut and rum, I really, really like this. There is some dark chocolate, a little bit of milk chocolate, a little bit of caramel, like sweet type notes in the middle of the sip. It is very bready, roasty, toasty, malty as well. But coconut, like sweet coconut, dark chocolate, and that little bit of a spiced rum type character. Wow. If you like coconut porters and stouts, I think you're going to love this because it's really in your face with the coconut. The Oscar Blues Death by Coconut, take that to the next level because that is a porter. This is also a porter, but it's a rum barrel aged porter with coconut. It's got a lot more coconut and a lot more barrel notes. Um, the Death by Coconut, I don't think was barrel aged though, from Oscar Blues. So this is like if you took Oscar Blues Death by Coconut and you barrel aged it and made it even more coconut forward on the palate. That's what you got right here, which I personally love. I am going to go, man, these Framinghammers did a good job with these this year. Other than the brownie batter donut, I was not pleased with that one. But this one, I mean, I have to give it a world class. But it's not as good as the bourbon barrel aged Framinghammer, so I'm going to go 98. I gave the bourbon barrel aged Framinghammer a 99. So these are world class products. Um, the rum barrel aging is unique with this one, and it works well with the coconut, and then you get all the great base flavors that you get from the regular Framinghammer. Carbonation with this is actually pretty nice. The body is medium, not high, and it finishes very creamy and smooth. So yeah, 98 out of 100 for the Jack's Abbey Coconut Rum Framinghammer. Buy it, try it, let me know what you think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Awesome, awesome stuff. If you love coconut, you're going to love this beer. So hope everybody out there is having a great day, and we'll see you right here on the next one. Until then, cheers, everybody.